Watching the station covering all of the DMV. DC News Now continues.
And here we go, DMV. We're talking about those high temperatures through the week into the 90s. So make sure that you are taking those precautions, staying hydrated, making sure you're not spending too much time outside with that high heat and that humidity. Now later on today, we could see some thunderstorms pop up back over towards our western areas, Shenandoah Valley area. That's where we could see a few of those bubbling up, and some of those could contain some heavier downpours. Those should subside right just in time for sunset, and then we're looking at drier conditions overnight. Feeling like summer out there just in time for the summer solstice. Yes, those 90s will be with us still on Thursday, but it looks like the worst of our heat will be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We're talking about high temperatures, upper 90s, getting close to triple-digit heat in terms of the air temperature. Now the heat index values, those will likely be into the triple digits Friday, Saturday, as well as Sunday too. Temperatures out there right now, we're into those 60s and 70s for most areas. Looks like some relief back over towards Woodstock, where we're into the upper 50s there. We're lower 70s in DC, 70 for Hagerstown. We're also seeing those 70s in Annapolis and Lexington Park to start off your Monday morning commute. High pressure down towards our south, that's keeping us relatively dry and quiet across our area. Starting to notice some of that convection, some of those thunderstorms bubbling up back over towards parts of West Virginia right now. We could see a few of those getting closer towards the Shenandoah Valley, like I mentioned, later on this afternoon. But if you're heading over towards the pool for the day today, today is a great day for that. Make sure you're reapplying that sunscreen over the course of the day. High temperatures will be climbing into the low 90s as early as 4 p.m. By 2 p.m. we could be close to 90, but it's likely that will feel like we're already into the 90s by that point when you factor in those dew points. Highs today across the area into those lower 90s. Really not a lot of relief through the overnight hours over the next several days. It's just one of those weeks where that AC is going to get a workout. We're talking about the lows tonight back in the upper 60s to low 70s. As we get towards highs tomorrow, a little bit hotter. We're talking about those low to mid 90s. So depending on location, again, closer to the water there, Annapolis and Lexington Park, upper 80s. For DC, 92. But as you get farther inland, Hagerstown as well as Frederick could reach those high temperatures into those middle 90s, going with a high of 95 for tomorrow in Hagerstown. So futurecast for the day today, southerly wind pumping in more of that humidity and more of that heat. A mix of sun and clouds out there. A few of those showers and storms back over towards the Shenandoah Valley, Luray, down towards Orange, and then Culpeper. But notice how those showers and storms really fizzle out as they work their way eastward and as we get later on today. By 7 p.m. should be mainly dry across the area, and then through the overnight into tomorrow morning, dry, but still on the warm side with those temperatures remaining in the 60s to low 70s. Then as we get towards tomorrow afternoon, another day into the 90s, and it's likely that we do remain relatively dry as well, but still with that higher humidity, it's going to feel even hotter. So we did make today, tomorrow, and Wednesday DMV first warn days. Although this isn't the hottest of the heat and the highest of the humidity that we'll see, we still have that prolonged period of high heat and high humidity. So definitely want to make sure that you are taking those precautions. Some of the heat risk for the day today, we're talking about moderate. So notice how we do have that orange on your screen. So once we start to get into the orange color, that's when you start to really need to make sure that you are taking those precautions for that heat. That expands for Tuesday and even some areas back out towards our far western areas. We're talking about major in terms of that heat risk. And then as we look at towards the end of the week, Friday, we're talking about those highs nearing 100 degrees. So what does that mean for that heat risk map? A lot more red on the map. And then Saturday, more red on the map. And then by Sunday, we're talking about a lot more of that purple. So again, as we look at towards the end of the week and into the weekend, that's really when you want to make sure that you are staying safe. Here's the rest of that 7-day outlook for the first day of summer. Highs low 90s on Thursday, and then we're back to near 100 as we get towards the end of the week and into the weekend. Chica, let's lay us on the roads. Let's